asked my buddy to come with me, and we were hanging out there. I used to go to Haskell Indian Nation. Anybody knows where that's at? Anyhow, this big, tall Kiowa woman had come up to me. She said, "I see you walking around all night. You're a really handsome man. How come you're not talking to anybody? How come you're not trying to hit on anybody? So what's wrong with you?" And I swear I said it clear, but she must have misheard me. I said, "I got a good wife." She said, "What the heck did you say to me?" And I said, "I got a good wife." She started looking at her friends, looking at everybody else. She said, "I don't know what's wrong with this man. He said he got to go white. I don't know what's wrong. I got to get out of here." It worked, though, so she left me alone after that. But all night long, she kept passing by. "God, you better go wipe your butt." But those were the good old days. So, I feel so relevant to being here today. I have a son that's an active drug user. He walks the streets of Minneapolis. I pray for him every day. He's into fentanyl, heroin, whatever he can get his hands on. He lives under that bridge. I don't know if you just recently heard somebody passed away under that bridge. I was praying it wasn't him. It wasn't him. But my son came with me here today too, and I told him about some of the stories I heard here, and he said he wanted to show up. So I'm grateful for him too. So what I really want to talk about is if the why, whatever you're doing in your life, right? If the why doesn't make you cry, then you must be not doing something right. If it doesn't hit you in the heart, come from the heart. You have to come from the heart. That's the way of our people. So as I said, I went to Haskell Indian Nation. That's an old boarding school. You can see railroad tracks coming in. That touched my heart. I asked one of my mentors out there, I said, "Hey, how come if our people were so strong spiritually, they could stop the sun where it was at? They could heal any disease. What happened?" Oh, they said it was strategic. Cut that family line. Take the kids, put them in boarding schools. I always wondered why I never cared about my language when I was young. I used to walk around the sea. I grew up in Minneapolis too. I used to walk around with my hat cocked and really lost. Haskell Indian Nations really put a mirror to my face. I see child handcuffs. I seen pathways for the priests to get to the dorm rooms. It was it was a college, but it used to be a boarding school. So here's the real reason why I even got into language. I heard of this gentleman, his name is Colin Weesaw. He told this story about two eagles. And, you have to imagine it like this. A colonized meteorite hit our people. You're no longer able to speak your language. You're no longer able to smoke your pipes, have ceremonies. You're no longer able to do none of that. It's not cool anymore. If you do, you will go to jail. You go to the sane asylum. So many things happen to our people. I had a fixed point in my life where I had to write a paper about what do you do in that situation. And I just cried. I couldn't even write that paper. So that's another why that makes me cry. So the story is, there's this white man, he was a bird watcher. He was out there looking through the woods. He came across two eagles. They were in a nest. There was 4 eagles. There was a mom, dad, 2 brothers. There's a lot of riddles in this story. The white man watched. The first day, The eagles were sitting there looking, and they saw that white man. Saw his big eyes just watching them through their binoculars. And the eagles must have said to each other, "Ani dina, apete," like Kelly. Looked at each other. What they didn't know is that when it gets close to the time, those eagles leave the nest. The mom and dad leave the nest, and they leave it up to the young eagles to know when to leave the nest. So first day, mom flies off. The guy is still watching. Second day, or maybe 3 days later, dad flies off. And there's 2 eagles in there. This white man, the bird watcher, he says, "What am I gonna do? They don't have a mom or a dad. I gotta help these little eagles. What do I do?" "I know what I'll do. I'll bring them home. They need to be saved." Message, they need to be saved. He climbs up the tree. He puts those little eagles in his pocket, one in that pocket, one in that pocket. "I'm going to bring them home and put them in the chicken coop. I'll put them in my chicken coop. They're going to be all right. I'm helping them." He puts them in the chicken coop. All these little white birds are pecking out the ground, eating out the ground. One day, one eagle just woke up and he's like, "What's going on? I don't understand. Something's wrong. I feel something in my heart. I feel like something's missing in my heart. What do I do?" Eagle, brother, you don't feel that? Do you feel that, brother? Do you feel that? Brother said, "I don't know. What's wrong with you? We just keep doing what we do." "No, brother, I look in the puddles. Don't you notice that? If you look in the puddles, you see your reflection. We don't look like everybody else. Why is that, brother?" Brother said, "I don't know, man, but this food is good. So you need to talk to the wing and just deal with it." "I don't want to hear that. Talk to the wing." So he goes along, a little more time goes by. He was just lost. One day, though, he sees this rooster. He jumps on the fence. "Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!" He said, "Wow, that's cool. Let me try that." Runs over there, little eagle. "Cock-a-doodle-doo! I think I found who I am. I know what's missing. Found out who I am. I know what's missing." So here's that little eagle every day at 5 o'clock in the morning. "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" One day he heard branches breaking. Doo, 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 doo. And it's laughing. Something's wrong with this guy. Here was an old eagle. It's an old eagle. She said, "I don't know, what's wrong with you, little brother? Are you okay? You jumping on the fence saying, 'Cock-a-doodle-doo, something's wrong with you.'" Pretty soon, he said, "Well, what am I doing wrong?" "Well, you really want to know? I'll come. Meet me here tomorrow. Meet me here tomorrow." So he goes home, all anxious, ready. He tells his brother, "Nope, talk to the wing. I'm happy. You're not happy. I'm happy. Leave me alone." Couldn't sleep that night. That next day he came up there. He came home looking for that old man. There's another message in here. Let me get some water. Anyhow, he met that old man. He's like, "Hey, there's something I got to show you. There is something I got to show you. There's something that I have to show you. Get on my back. Get on my back, and we're going to go somewhere." That old eagle took him on his back. Showed him the moon, the mountains, the Red Lake walleye swimming in Red Lake. Took him over that old chicken coop. Took him all around. He said, "Young brother, this is you. This is who you are. This is what Creator blessed you with. You're connected to this sky. You're connected to this earth. You're connected to that water. This is you, little brother. This is where you belong. This is where you dance. This is where you sing. This is your purpose right here. Next thing you know, that little Eagle said, I don't know about all that, but this is fun. Can we go back over there by Red Lake and look at the walleye? He said, no, brother, this is your time. He went flying way up. Barrel. Get off my back. That little eagle started falling. It was a long way. Pretty soon he says, flap your wings, little brother. Flap your wings. That little brother didn't know what wings were. He starts flapping his claws. No, your other wings. He's still. Pretty soon he put his wings up. Caught that wind, babe, Amash. He was soaring. It hit him in the heart so hard he never felt so much joy, so much pride, so much of inner peace. He couldn't wait to tell his brother. Same story. Went back. Brother, no more talk to the wing. No more none of that. Get out my back. I got something to show you. Same thing. Barrel roll. Flapping the talons. Put your talons out. I mean, put your wings out. Man, they laughed. They laughed so hard they cried. I know y'all know that feeling. They found that inner peace. I feel so tied to that story. That story is my life. That chicken coop is the colonized mindset. That chicken coop is a prison. That chicken coop is us being told to be who we are not. That chicken coop, we're being told to eat the food we're not supposed to eat. Our minds are in that prison. Think about that. That old eagle is our elders in the language, in the culture, in the songs, in the belonging. Mother Nature is our belonging. And with that story goes deep. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Nate Taylor. I helped start 2 schools, co-founded 2 schools, the Washapeak Immersion Program, which has been in operation going on 12 years in the Deji Itawaging Charter School. Woo! I invite any of you to come on over at K through 1, or kindergarten and our first grade. Kids are singing in a language and speaking in a language. Yeah. It's hard though to find teachers, but we're not giving up that speak. Just because you're a speaker doesn't make you a teacher. Just because you're a teacher doesn't make you a speaker. You have to learn. And it's a hard struggle, but we're making it. And I appreciate this time to get on the microphone and tell you my why. Like I said, we are in recovery. We got hit by that meteorite of colonization. And we're doing a dance that we're not really, we got to plug back in. We got to plug back into Mother Nature. Plug back into the sky world. Plug back into our animal relatives. Plug back into our old philosophy. Aha, mi amigoci, is the yeah.